Hey there, this is Dolphin with another Star Citizen vlog entry. A lot has changed since last time, and before I do anything else to avoid a certain inconvenient bug, I will get to my garage right away. This is the garage, right? Yes, it is. Meet Roller, my new Grey Cat buggy. Get in here, because if you get out of it after 1 minute 30 you cannot use it anymore. That's I hope they will fix that soon. Okay, so yeah, let's begin. So in one of my previous videos I mentioned that I'm upgrading my Mustang Beta to a Gamma, and I did that, and of course with a heavy heart, you know, missing my Beta. But then something beautiful happened. A while ago I considered subscribing, and I was like, there's fancy stuff, hanger flare and stuff, but I would only want to get it if it is something I would like to have in my hangar. It's better value for money, and also because I don't want to see something in my hangar that I don't like. And then guess what? Like 3 days after I upgraded my beloved Mustang Beta to a Gamma, February subscriber flare, Mustang Beta model. That was like easy decision. Okay, subscribe now. And then I shopped a little and got the stuff that I'm really interested in, and I will show you that. So here, this is from one of the two systems that are meaningful to me. This is from Alice, fragment of a moon colliding with a planet. So Alice is the system where the Murray Cup racing takes place, and since I have a passion for racing a little bit, you know, that is relevant to me. And then another fragment, an artifact from Terra, the other system I considering eventually putting my starter hangar in. A stone tablet with inscriptions from an ancient civilization, so that's very interesting to me too, and it's a replica of that. Those are the two things. I didn't want to have battle armor or scrap metal from this Wandul scythe or ugly stuff like that. And then this really pretty shiny golden black plaque, Imperial Arts Foundation. It looks nice, and Imperial Arts Foundation is pleased to present you with this plaque in recognition of your continued support in bringing artistic content to the populace at large. That means, you know, funding this beautiful art of this game development, of developing this universe. But I'm also an aspiring artist, so I'm trying to do that personally too. Okay, then let's get right in here. So yeah, this buggy, this was another decision that really helped. I was waiting for my 5 recruitment points so I could get the Grey Cat buggy and a fish tank, and I realized it wasn't healthy. I was agonizing over 2 more recruits and felt bad, and I felt like I wanted this now. And then at the same time the buggy was discounted, half price. So that again helped me to make that decision to get it. And I also got the tactical stealth skin, because this is like, I've got the black Toyota Corolla with a engine mod, with a supercharged high revving engine that's currently not roadworthy, would require very expensive repair. A very fun car, so I at least got a representation in the game for that, you know, and that's why Roller from the Corolla. So that's like the avatar of my real world car. Yeah, and I got this with some UEC I had spare from a refund from the Arena Commander Legacy. So I got this, you know, interested in racing, Murray Cup. And I considered getting the 350R poster, but the chromatic aberration in it kind of put me off. That's one of those annoying effects I don't like. Yeah, and listen to the horn of this little Grey Cat buggy. It's a real foghorn. That's funny. Okay, here's why you shouldn't exit the car in third person unless you like to be weirded out. It's currently in development. Yeah, so I backed shortly before the $100 million funding goal. That's why I got this war bond for 2015. People who backed in earlier got one for each year, and it's really pretty and set to like pay out once the war with the Vandal is finished. That's an in-game lore piece. Very nice. Currently doesn't reflect the actual environment because that's a little shortcoming of the Cry engine. They'll surely overcome that, just needs some tweaking. Okay, let's continue on this tour. This is wee. This is very Pinkie Pie style. I like it, hopping around in the elevator. Okay, so yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the M50. It's such a light ship, and you can do this. I'll upload another video later where I'm showing you much more extreme fun with this ship. And yeah, and the Grey Cat buggy has a mass of 2.4 tons for some reason, so that really helps in moving ships around. And here's my mentor ship. So symbolism guides me sometimes, and very beautiful. So the Mustang Beta had the 3 on the side, and I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's a kind of chakra-based symbology, numerology. So 3 is like playful, it's solar plexus, and that was the Mustang Beta, yellow 3, and now I upgraded and added in 2. I got the 23, so I added the energy center, added power to the playfulness, so I got a real competitive racer, and went from 2 to 3 engines for a lot more thrust. Yeah, and 2 plus 3, yeah, this ship is some heavier, but I enjoy this too. And 2 plus 3 is 5, and there's the M50. And I tested that ship, and then I knew I would have to get it. You should do that. Rent the ship. You have to feel it for yourself, you know, or try it out in the PU. Ask someone whether you can land the ship. Then you know whether it feels right, and that's very important. If it feels right, if it's, you know, your thing, just you like the style, then you can be very tolerant about other things of the ship, even when stuff has changed. And so that is important. If you only go by, I want the ship that has optimized stats and super effective in combat, and you're doing all the math, you'll be so torturing yourself when you buy a ship and then change some stats. So, you know, love needs to guide you. And there's a beautiful Firefly quote about how love keeps your ship in the air, you know, keeps you flying. Okay. Yeah, another thing I got, I show you the other hangar flare, was a jukebox. I love music. Great, love the idea of hearing music here, but it's inconveniently placed. For role playing, probably well, but all the way over on this side of the hangar. I mean, okay, with the buggy now the drive is quicker, and it doesn't remember its state, so no. More hopping. Okay, whoa. That's fun. So yeah, you'd have to turn it on every time you enter your hangar. And then I also learned, even worse, that it currently doesn't work. Hasn't worked for some time. It's just non-functional, the jukebox. So that's a little bit of a downer, but okay, eventually it will come. And you know, you're funding the development of the game, so it's still nice. Or with subscriptions, I think they use that money for making the shows where they communicate the development process. So here's the jukebox. It doesn't work currently. Can't wait to play my own music in this. Okay, and then I got something seems appropriate symbolism-wise. Lucky Charms. They are from 2015 holiday, New Year's. Then we have Wishing you glorious moments, a Karak explorer ship, to good health and evading skills. It's a Herald info runner, and to plentiful salvage. It's a reclaimer, and I like that. I hope they work. Okay, let's do some jump down the stairs, show you the most important part of my new additions. Here would be the fish tank, but actually, no, I got no problem with not having that recruitment step. Seeing fish in that entrapped environment, I mean, it's fish into water after fish out of water, but it's a little bit small, you know. Fish should be free. Okay. Whoa. Oh, handbrake didn't work well. Sometimes it doesn't steer. So here's the Mustang Beta. It's a very detailed box still sitting there. So I still have it in my hangar and can look at it. And I got some other stuff here. Hey, wanna race, huh? Wanna race? My M50 and Constellation Phoenix. So this was browsing through the subscriber flare shop there, and Constellation Phoenix, of course, I had to have it. It's down there in the hangar, and it's in the centerpiece. That's nice. This one in the center too. And the thing is, here I considered, you know, they had the other two ships too in the collection, the K2AO and the 350R, both racer ships, but again, it didn't feel right. Those two ships I'm actually interested in trying out, at least, maybe owning, but that's more like interesting, you know. It doesn't come from the heart. So this one, the M50 has lifetime insurance, the Phoenix has lifetime insurance, the Sabre has, and the and basically the Archimedes that comes with the Phoenix. And I also don't like the backstories of those racers. This one is a Jean who is exiled a bit, or expatriate, who dedicated his victory to the UAE, and Timo Bakshi exploited a vendetta with a competitor to win, and Caleb Arlo just, you know, he focused on two things: speed and evasion, you know, no fuss. The core, like the ship itself, you know, two massive engines, low weight, lots of power, that's it. So very beautiful. And having the other two models in here would besides costing more, would just detract from the core, what's meaningful to me. And if you need a symbolism for this, just consider these models, because I mean, why models? I got the ships themselves. Consider these like soul stones, you know, soul anchors for the ships in my hangar. Yes, that's how I like to see it. And I also love to look at the M50 in yellow. I so want to have this in yellow, but ship skins probably have a low priority. Yeah, there's a beautiful beta. And here too, the third ship, I considered getting the Mustang Delta, which would sit in the lower right there. It was loaned during the free fly. I always do it wrong. The free fly week. It's a ship, it is light and has 6 guns, so a lot of firepower and still agile. Yeah, practical, but it would be like the other ships here. It would be a competitor to the roles that I'm covering with the ships I already have. You know, I've got the Sabre for serious combat, you know, good defensive, good offense, and that the M50 can also carry 2 size 2 guns is just an added bonus, and that's a very fun combat. It's so agile. You know, combat with the M50 is fun. You are so difficult to hit. Yeah, okay, that's that. And then I will show you one more thing that made me very happy too. Okay, I'll try a jump, but it doesn't jump very high here. Okay. One more thing. I was fooling around with this. I was so happy that I got this buggy when I discovered that it enabled me to explore the last place I haven't seen in my Constellation Phoenix. And I will show you that in a moment, if you cannot already suspect what it is. I like this. Pinky is always hopping. So yeah, Sabre, Priceless Luna, as I said before. This is still dashy, and actually, no, Rainbow Dash. This is the racer. This is more like the real Rainbow Dash, you know, not the beta with the comfort area in the back. And this is the M50 is Pinky, because yeah, it's like if you've seen my my profile picture, my user picture on RSI, then you'll understand the parallel to Pinkie Pie. Here's my constellation Phoenix. And yeah, this is the piece that didn't open. Now that I exit here, 1 minute 30 will end. But I won't need the buggy then. Okay, and I can do this thanks to the buggy. Okay, and now I'm doing ping pong here. Next attempt. Yes, jump, jump. There we go. Ah, isn't this nice? You know? Even the cargo area is beautiful. And of course they will redo this to the Mark IV standards like the Andromeda. I hope it even the cargo area in the new one will be as fancy. Just like the interior of the Mark III, I think the cargo area too works a lot better for the Phoenix, you know. The interior redo they did with the Andromeda, absolutely beautiful and appropriate style-wise. The Phoenix already looks quite nice, and I hope they will keep that. Here's a little design from the ship. Yeah, that there's improvement potential, but it's all very shiny and I like it very much. So yeah, having discovered this area, the last place I haven't been to on my Phoenix, very pleased to see how there's actually space here. Okay, let's see whether I can glitch out here. Last time this worked. This time probably not. Okay, doesn't matter. Then I can demonstrate to you a trick. I showed you on the Connie Phoenix store last time that you can roll glitch through. In ARCorp this might not work. In ARCorp currently there's a bug where doors don't open to you if you, I think it's when you changed your outfit, if you don't keep it default after logging in. So this is another trick you can use currently. You stand right at the wall, angle a bit like this so can you view better, and then you do the dance 4 emote. And then when he does the second movement backwards, then you walk backwards and wiggle your way through, and now, and there we are. So that works quite well. Okay. Yeah, I was happy that I now seen all of the ship. And the devs mentioned like this is probably not intended. They said we are aware that currently the cockpits are highly reflective. But specifically for the Mustang Gamma as it appears here and the Revel&York, I mean, isn't this is perfect, right? The Sabre has the red cockpit tint and that's very fitting. If they kept this as default, that would be great actually. Yeah, so again, feeling wise, you know, not having to duck, I had to climb in here and might glitch out the ceiling and then ducked in this little comfort area, which of course, why should I subject myself to that feeling? Now I have this over there. And it just feels so much better to enter a Mustang in style like this. Okay, I can increase the sound again. The buggy engine is no problem now. The way the cockpit canopy closes and the sound and everything, I like this style very much. Nice racing feeling. Okay. So yeah, this is so beautiful with the Mustang Beta model. That was like a perfect example of if you love something, let it go. You know? The universe didn't forget my love I had for it, you know, but I made this step here. Next step of evolution. And that this is Dashi's final form. And yeah, and this one. I like this way of entering directly. Also low cockpit like in the Sabre, when you exit it just jumps from the ship, no ladder needed. And this cockpit is a cockpit view. Maybe I'll make videos about this in action later. But yes, this is absolutely my thing. I love the small agile ships. All the big ships like the Starfarer yeah, when it's in the universe, I'll walk around and do some sightseeing, but I got everything I need. Maybe, of course, I cannot promise there won't be other stuff. Maybe if they make a concept of the Dragonfly motorcycle-like ship, maybe I'll get that. But yeah, I've got everything covered. When I got the Saber and the Phoenix, I didn't realize I needed to cover racing. So, you know, my interest for racing was awakened. And then that was that. So this doesn't have lifetime insurance, but it's okay, because as I said, it's more like a companion from the very beginning, a tutor, mentor, trainer, with the abundant boost fuel, a little bit easier on some tracks. Okay, yeah, so this is what I have currently, and I will end it where I started. First I'll show you my current lineup. Free Fly has just ended, so some loaners are no longer there. This is still rented from my tryout. These will be Archimedes. There's the Gamma, there's the rented Gamma. Loaner for the Saber, here's the Saber. Here's the Grey Cat buggy with the paint attached there. And at some point I absolutely expect items to be listed here when I'm in this part. And actually, you know what? This too. There should be something listed here. I wish I could take them from the M50 and put them on here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this glitch here on the low, this interface remnants, sometimes you can remedy it by just works first time. And it's gone again. Just keep using it. Like if you want to make a video or screenshots, like in this case. Just use it again a few times and then it's gone again. Okay. Yeah, so this currently the hangar. More stuff I can add when the game is released, I guess. But this is so beautiful, shiny. Yeah, so the things that I do have here, very beautiful. Maybe at some point, you should at some point be able to move these around. Yeah, but that is it for now, and more stuff will be coming from a more relaxed state when I feel like it. And yeah, it's nice when when decisions can be made easier. You know, if you don't try to push things too much from here, just give up and you will succeed, is a saying my spiritual teacher gave me. And yeah, you can only practice it if you don't try to practice it, you know, if you don't try to control it. Yeah, that's it. And then all that's left to say is thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this time with me. And maybe I will see you in the verse. See you there. Bye.